Hello, welcome in. Today we are finally back with Poppy. I know that I've met a lot of new people on here because of the Origins Legacy Challenge, so if you're here from that, welcome in. This is my other series. It's a Rags to Riches Cottage Living Challenge that I've been doing for a few years, and if you're interested, there's the playlist with all the episodes, and I also, a few episodes ago, I made like a highlight reel. So if you want to know what's going on but you don't have time to watch all that, there's that. But basically, this is our girl Poppy. She had a bad breakup with her billionaire ex-boyfriend Brett Bezos, and she might have emptied his bank accounts and donated them all to charity and then burned down his yacht, which is totally understandable and relatable, but unfortunately it's also illegal. So now she is on the run, in hiding, and she's trying to renovate her grandmother's old abandoned farm so that hopefully she can sell it for enough money to get a new identity and start a new life somewhere else. So this episode, I'm hoping we're gonna get a lot done on the farm, but she is a little distracted right now because her best friend Cecilia is pregnant with their ex-boyfriend's child. And I say their as in plural, as in Poppy and Cecilia's ex-boyfriend, because they were both kind of accidentally secretly dating the same guy, the creature keeper, Michael Bell. Don't worry, he's dead now, but his memory will live on with Cecilia's unborn child. Anyways, our chickens just had a new baby. He's really cute, so we're gonna name our new chicken Fluff. Okay, the thing is, I usually go with the random name, but Fluff is the same name as his father, so I'm gonna name him Fluff Jr. There he is, Fluff Jr. He looks kind of scary though. Why does he kind of look like that? I don't know. All right, 3 eggs from the coop. We can sell those for some money. And then as usual, we just got to come take care of the barn animals. They're so high maintenance. I really truly wasn't expecting how high maintenance a farm was, but Poppy is struggling here. All right, we can come tend to our little orchard, which has been a good money maker for us, actually. I think she really likes gardening more than she likes taking care of animals. Oh boy, an actual skeleton would like to purchase large cross-stitch hoop on Plopsy for $578. Cross-stitch has also been a huge moneymaker for her, and she loves it. The girl is like a cross-stitching fiend. I love seeing Poppy in here taking care of all her little greenhouse plants. So now that we're done with all our farm chores at 4 p.m., it really is a full-time job. Okay, I'm gonna send her down to the pub so we can just see what's going on. We can bring Sarah and Cecilia. Who's howling? Is there a werewolf around here? I hate the werewolves. I don't understand. They're so weird. This could be a cute werewolf romance book cover though. Oh my god. Okay, this is another thing. Poppy and Cecilia have randomly started flirting with each other, and I didn't do that. It's definitely not something that I had planned for them in the storyline, vision board, plot line that I had for this challenge, but if they like each other, like I said, I'm not gonna stand in the way of true love. I will adjust my plot line. I think Poppy likes to be flirted with. I don't think Brett Bezos or Michael Bell were particularly flirtatious with her, so yeah, it might be nice, Oh my god, look at them. But look, she wants to kiss Cecilia now. Oh my god, no, look at these two actually having a werewolf romance love story. Wow, put this on the book cover, actually. Okay, what is Sarah? I had a dream about you last night. You were being followed by Grim. He kept looking down at his slablet, then looking at you. You're in danger. I mean, she has had some encounters with death throughout her life, so maybe the Grim Reaper is following her. And that's why her ex-boyfriend got struck by lightning. Oh my god, here's Thomas's wife with another man. Okay, we need to tell Thomas what we've seen today. Oh my god, look, Poppy's... Poppy thought she was being sneaky to come eavesdrop, but Rami saw her immediately, and now she's like, trash. There's the trash. I don't know why she hates Poppy so much, but every time she sees her, it's immediate trash. Oh my god, and now they're split. I think they were up to something suspicious because he left. Why is the Grim Reaper calling me? Have you considered a career in the reaping business? No, we don't want to go be a Grim Reaper. But I love that we're having a consistent theme this episode. We're actually in a group conversation with Rami and this man, and we're gossiping about our neighbors. We are the neighbors. Actually, Rami and me are the neighbors. This is giving passive aggressive. Some people just don't like being tied down. Rami left. He was uncomfortable with the conversation. What are Cecilia and Sarah chatting about up here? Cecilia's texting, cupcakes. So wholesome. War. Great. All right, I'm gonna send Poppy home to get ready for bed. We don't get to stay out too late. That's the life of someone who lives on a farm. I'm gonna gonna have her do a chicken cross stitch. Wow, it's so cute. I hope we get a lot of money for it on Plopsy. See, okay, look, I'm trying to have her cook dinner, as you can see by the vegetables on the counter, but all she wants to do is water her freaking plants. I've considered locking this door, and now she wants to go talk to a bunny. Like, I think she's getting more into this farm life than she thinks she is. All right, back to the morning farm chores. We have a new hatchable egg. Let's hatch it. I'd love to have another hen, I think. I know we got like a rooster from the last egg, but let's keep our fingers crossed for a new hen. Hello from the other side. You don't know me, so this might sound weird. That's her ex-boyfriend. What do you mean we don't know you? He has so many girlfriends, he doesn't even remember them. I mean, free money. I'll take the free money. Poppy will take it. She deserves that from him at least. Not $4,000. Michael Bell left Poppy $4,000 in his will? This is a wild development. And I can only hope Cecilia got the same or more, considering she's having his child. I think Poppy might feel a little guilty about that. So we're gonna have to check in on Cecilia and make sure that she's doing okay and has everything she needs. Otherwise, Poppy is going to be eaten up by the guilt. Oh my God, you know what I just realized? I've been saying Cecilia's pregnant this whole time. She already had the baby. That was like last episode. So I've been so distracted by the Origins legacy that I forgot the entire last episode of this challenge. Yes, Cecilia already had her baby. She has a baby daughter named Bethany. Poppy has met her and held her. What? Oh my God, my brain sometimes. Okay. Anyways, look, oh my God, the first page of interactions is first kiss. All right, we're just gonna ask about her day, see how she's doing with everything. How's the baby? How the house? How's Cecilia? You know? And Cecilia's like, oh, she might have to move. Oh my God, Cecilia, because of the baby? Because, oh my God, she's renting. And she's a writer and she's trying to write a book. I'm sure she's also doing some like freelance writing on the side to earn money. But I imagine with a baby, it's probably gotten difficult. And she might not be able to keep up with her job and the baby and paying the rent. She's as a single mom. It's hard for a single mom. This is exactly what Poppy was afraid of. And she has $4,000 of Michael Bell's money. So I think, listen, and look, it's on the first page. Look at this. I clicked on Cecilia, the first page of recommended interactions, ask to join household. I think Poppy is like, oh my God, Cecilia, I understand. A baby is a lot of work. Poppy knows how it is, considering the farm is so much more work than she thought it would be. And I think Poppy's just like, you know what? Why struggle doing these things alone when you could move in with me on the farm and I'll help you take care of the baby so you can have time to write and you can help me in the mornings with some of the farm chores. Why didn't we think of this before? Is it going to be a little bit complicated because they have like a weird crush on each other right now? Maybe. But they're gonna figure it out one way or the other, okay? They're best friends. Their friendship has survived through so much. It's either gonna survive through this or it's gonna evolve into something more. Either way, beautiful. So I think we're gonna go for it. Bethany, Cecilia, get in here. Okay, here we are, roomies. Let's say that they're gonna go in this room for now. I would say Cecilia is definitely bringing a bed. I think she probably also has her computer where she writes her novel. Oh, maybe we'll make this like an office for her so that she can write her novel in here in peace. There we go. We'll say that she brought some curtains from her old place. I don't know if I like this bed anymore. Maybe something like that is more Cecilia's style. I think she would go for the fairy tale bassinet. She's writing a fantasy novel. You know, she's a fantasy novel author. I think for now, that's okay. If Cecilia needs to buy some stuff later, we'll figure out the finances, whatever. Now, out of Poppy's finances, we're gonna paint or put up some, oh my God, this is cute. That looks kind of better. Okay, and we're also gonna do this bathroom for Poppy so that Cecilia can have this bathroom to herself. I mean, there was all that really nice tile that we didn't use in the greenhouse that maybe it's a chance to use in the bathroom instead. That's really cute. Okay, I like that. This, you know what? It doesn't look horrible for now. We'll say it's cheap tile for now. If we want to upgrade it later, we can. And then I'd also like her to have a bathtub because she loves her bubble baths. And I know it's kind of expensive and impractical, but she deserves it and she's been working hard, so it's fine. I guess this room also probably needs a little window. Again, we're just kind of sprucing things up as we go, so it's not perfect, it's not the final form, but for now, I think it's a good space for these girls and the new baby. You can tell the crush is crushing because Cecilia is like, oh my God, you're so silly, you're so funny. When they've already been friends for like years at this point. Oh my gosh. I'm So excited. Okay, I thought she was gonna start working on her novel. She's watching a soccer game. You know, a girl needs a break. You take a break and watch some soccer. Poppy will go check on the baby for you. But I do think Poppy should probably work on getting some more cross-stitching done since we have, you know, some funds to make up for now. Make a friendship bracelet. How cute. Wow, this is so wholesome. A work task. What? Okay, technically I don't even know if Cecilia has a job. Freelance programmer. Oh yeah, I forgot. She's not a freelance writer. She's like a freelance computer programmer. She's a computer geek. Help encrypting private data. Cool. Here she goes doing her cool little computer job. And Poppy's working on cross. These are two women achieving their dreams, working towards their goals, you know? Oh, how cute. You can exchange the friendship bracelets. Okay, I'm gonna have Cecilia come make one and then they can have friendship bracelets together. Sarah is thinking about trying for a baby lately. Looks, they already have, it's not a lot, but like for the size of their house, like they don't have enough bedrooms and spaces for the children, but I guess that's not really our problem. Like we don't play as that household, so do I care? Go ahead. You know what? Poppy's been taking care of Cecilia's baby. She's like, damn, babies are fun, babies are cute. Yeah, you should have one. Okay, let's exchange our friendship bracelets. Wow, this means our friendship is pretty special, right? Almost a magical sort of friendship now. Oh, Cecilia's making dinner. That's so nice. Look, this is like a wonderful situation we have. And Poppy's keeping her company. Blueberry bagels? What is it? They're going to embrace, and they did this by themselves. She was like, I made you blueberry bagels, and they had a romantic hug. Oh my God. Michael's spirit is fading away as they're having this romantic moment. Their ex-boyfriend's spirit he's being completely forgotten. Wow, wow, wow. If that doesn't say something, I don't know what does. Oh man, this crying baby all night. I see why Cecilia was having issues. Bethany is not an easy baby, I'll say that. Oh, our rabbit friend. Oh, Walter. I'm sad he's getting old. We will get another llama. The cow is like not super helpful, but the llama, the wool is worth a lot, and she also uses some of it in cross stitching. So we probably will get another llama. We should have a cow actually, just for the image of the farm, right? Because eventually she's gonna try to sell it. You know, it has to look like a legitimate, good functioning farm. So maybe we should have a cow. Okay, Cecilia's getting some work done. Poppy's taking a nice bubble bath, as she deserves. God, I love the greenhouse so much. I wish I had this greenhouse. A fox in the house. Oh no, he's going in the baby's room. This fox, he comes in our house all the time. I wish we could just make him a pet already. And there she goes, inspecting the garden again. These are her children. This greenhouse is her biological child. I love that Sarah just comes over to check on the farm every now and then. It's so nice. Yes, Sarah also gets to enjoy a delicious bagel. Look at the besties. Oh my God. Oh no, the horrors of home ownership, honestly. Oh my gosh, Poppy is practicing programming right now. She's like getting interested in Cecilia's hobbies. Tense. She hates programming. Oh, well, she tried, and that's very sweet of her. Oh my God, here the baby goes again. Cecilia just laid down. Like her head didn't even touch the pillow yet. 2 a.m. I don't even know why Poppy is awake. I guess we can get an early start on the farm. Our little chicken. Okay, fingers crossed for a hen. Another rooster chick. Okay, cluckers. We've got Cluckers and Fluff Jr. She was so inspired by the birth of the new rooster that she had to come inside immediately and cross stitch. We love a cute little roommate hangout session. Today is Love Day. Are we thinking that Poppy and Cecilia are gonna celebrate Love Day together? Why did our mushrooms turn stinky? Why are they stinky? Revive plant. It's worth it because these mushrooms are like really worth a lot of money. Oh, this garden needs some tending. You would think with all the attention she gives it, it would stay in good shape, but like look at these weeds. Ew. Okay, another cross stitch. She is so very inspired. No vegetables, even though she's making a tofu, like a plant-based meal. And Cecilia's like, I wish it was cupcakes with frosting, realizing that it's vegetables. Yep, it's vegetables. Still wishes it was cupcakes though. Oh, what's happening in here? What is going on? A first time mother, you know? Cut her some slack. All right, I'm sending them to the pub for the evening. We'll say Sarah's watching the baby. Oh my God, and it's happy hour. Let's do it. Even if they're not celebrating Love Day together, it's still nice to have a night out with your friend, like on a holiday, you know? There she is again. Rami's here with another man. Should we? I'm calling Thomas. He's probably at home with the kids right now, but like he needs to see this. He showed up. Of course now she's on her best behavior, like as if she wasn't talking to anyone. It's so suspicious. Tomorrow, Poppy and Cecilia are going over to Thomas's house. Unfortunately, I have like lost or deleted the last few video clips from this episode. Like I still have the gameplay footage, but the footage of me talking has been yeeted into the void, which is actually fine. Honestly, that's kind of where it belongs anyway. So I'm just gonna have to finish up this episode by sitting here now and telling you what happened. Poppy and Cecilia decided to go over to Thomas's house to tell him that they've seen Rami at the pub with a bunch of random dudes. Poppy feels like he deserves to know that. You know, when Poppy first moved to this town, she had nothing. She had no home, nowhere to sleep. She was sleeping at the pub. And often, a lot of the time, Thomas would also be at the pub all night, moping around, sad as hell, drinking his sorrows because he was fighting with his wife. And so Poppy and him, like they might not hang out, but they have like a friendship, right? So Poppy's gonna tell him what's going on. So they went over to his house and initiated the gossip session. It is a little bit unfortunate that his teenage daughter is like standing in the room the whole time. It's also a little bit that Rami is like walking around the house in the background. Like, you know, it's a little scary there. But anyways, Poppy is like, this is what's happening. And Cecilia is like, Thomas, you've got to do the math, you know, put 2 and 2 together, you know this makes sense. But Thomas, he doesn't understand it. He's like, she wouldn't do that. We're in love. We're a happy in love couple. He's just not hearing it. Poppy is frustrated. She's got to leave the room. Cecilia gave it another shot. She's like, Thomas, listen, it's me. Cecilia, you know me, I wouldn't lie to you. But he's still, you know, no reaction from him. Poppy's just cross-stitching in the hallway to cool down. Poppy and Cecilia reconvene in the hallway because they're not sure what to do. And oh my God, here she comes. Like, Cecilia has to pretend like we're just talking about the book I'm writing. We're just talking about my fantasy book. This was incredible. An incredible cover-up by Cecilia. And she even earned the mischief skill from doing that. Iconic. Cecilia approaches him again and just tries to be like, Thomas, you know, a relationship shouldn't be like this. This isn't what love should be like. You deserve more than this. But still, Thomas, look, they got negative friendship points. There's just really, I don't think he's in the headspace to accept this information right now. And then Rami came in the room and you can see they're avoiding the topic completely. No one's bringing anything up. Literally, they're just pretending like everything is normal, everything is fine. So that was a little bit unfortunate, but we tried, we told him the truth, and beyond that, what he chooses to do with it is not our business. That's his choice and his business. So Poppy and Cecilia went home and called it a night. They did decide to sleep in the same bed together, which I think is very cute and sweet, especially because the bed is up against the wall, like in the corner. So they actually had to climb. Like this was not a natural sim bed sleeping situation, I don't think. And we're kind of just ending the episode on this cute note of them deciding to not only share a house, but now they've decided to share a bed, apparently. I think I'm gonna let these girls like take their own course and figure out what's best for them autonomously in the game. I am a little bit, I was really hoping that Poppy was gonna go on Love Highland eventually, so I was kind of rooting for her to be single a while longer. But again, it's not up to me. It's up to them. And if Poppy would rather do this than go on Love Highland, then, you know, hopefully we'll get some more clarification next episode on what direction they're heading. I'd also love to see what Thomas decides to do with his information, or if he stays in denial. Probably Sarah will have another new baby for us to meet next episode. And of course, lots more to do on the farm as always. So thank you so much for hanging out this episode. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I really hope that I will see you in the next one. Bye!